I'm curious how you guys use social media as a tool, or not just social media, but platforms like YouTube, or if you're creating any kind of content, how would you define your purpose behind using it? I would define mine, at least on YouTube right now, as putting out these videos so as to start conversations, and as because I'm kind of doing a dialogue with myself, or a soliloquy, which is where I get liloquy from. And even though like most of my videos get like 1 or 2 views or no views, I mean, it's kind of a bummer, but that's just kind of how it is with social media. Like, that's how it was with some of my favorite videos back when I had a TikTok for a minute. My favorite videos would get no views, and my least favorite videos I did would get all these views, and I'm like, that's uncanny how it's so predictable like that. And it continues to be that way, and I'm like, I'm not trying to put that narrative out there, but it seems like almost a curse. Like if you go through my YouTube videos, it's like there's a couple people have watched, but it's mostly just an archive of my existential anecdotes, and just me emphasizing different aspects of life and having different viewpoints, and it's just really strange to me because I'm fascinated by the topics I'm fascinated by, right? And it's also fascinating to me how so few other people are fascinated by it. Like, I really feel like an alien, and maybe we're all aliens and we just incarnate as humans here, and we're all from different places. That could very well be. I really wouldn't be surprised if that's really how it was. But isn't that strange how I think part of it too is, obviously I don't have very good lighting and like a studio and all that fancy stuff, but it's more about the content than even though I'm very into aesthetic, my aesthetic is not so much trying to have this, what everyone deems a professional's camera lighting, all that stuff. That's not the most important thing to me. It's more of the content itself. It's like you can watch a really poorly made movie, but if the script is really good or the actors are really good, it makes it incredible. It can take a B film into something far more astounding than what an ordinary B film would be considered. Or like a song. It might not have the most amazing musical motifs, but if it has masterful verbiage and it's just poetry, then it's surpasses what some incredible musical composition could be. So yeah, I just have a very different aesthetic and style of going through this life, and I will tell you, it is kind of lonely being one of the only people, because I'm also very much a community person, and I do find similarities I have with others, but the things that mean the most to me, I'm kind of just in my own realm a lot of times. But that's why I do these videos, I put them out, because one cool thing about the internet is that you can meet people who you would never ordinarily meet without the internet. Put yourself out there and be seen and see other people who you wouldn't ordinarily see or find if it wasn't for the internet. So I like to use it as that tool. And it could be used so much more effectively and interesting, and more interesting than how it's been. It's mostly it's just overrun by invasive content of just trying to sell products, consumerism, all the hype, the pop culture, the cheap, trendy stuff, and the like statuses and all that, just gross to me. And the things I find of real value, like ideas, imagination, creativity, novelty, is just kind of not even recognized amongst a lot of people. And yeah, it's a pity. It's the world we live in.